Trending live right now on X. This is what we do here on this channel. Ninja X Trend. Many thanks for joining in. Over 7,000 Christians killed in Nigeria by Islamist extremists in 2025. Islamist groups, including Boko Haram and Fulani militants, have killed more than 7,000 Christians in Nigeria's northern and north-central regions during the first 8 months of 2025, according to a report by the International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law. The attacks, averaging 32 deaths per day, have also destroyed 1,200 churches and led to 7,800 abductions, intertwining religious targeting with ethnic land disputes that have displaced millions. While mainstream media coverage remains limited, social media users like Ryan Gastia and Bill Maher have drawn attention to the crisis, though some Nigerians emphasize that violence impacts all faiths amidst broader insecurity. T.G. Omori was the one that first reacted on this particular platform. Boy director says, how has the media been able to stay so quiet about the thousands of Christians killed in Nigeria? Peter Sweden says, Christians' villages are being burned down in Syria. Christians are being massacred in Nigeria by Islamists. Complete silence on the mainstream media. Eyal Yakubi says, this year, more Christians have been killed in Nigeria than Palestinian civilians in Gaza. And someone replied and saying, Muslims are butchering Christians worldwide. We don't hear about it because the media is hiding it. Doesn't fit the narrative. Okay, all right. So there are other interesting development regarding this. You see the little demons come out somehow when you try to bring awareness to Christians getting killed. They start by saying it's somehow propaganda, absolutely deranged thinking, somehow making it political. No, I'm talking about helping Christians getting murdered. Gosh, damn it. DC Drino says over 7,000 Christians slaughtered in Nigeria and over 100 churches destroyed every month. This is a genocide. I think Fox News picked it up, and they say missing outrage on their Twitter handle. Bill Maher on Friday blasted the lack of protest over Islamic groups murdering Christians, Nigerian Christians. It says, quote, they have killed over 100,000 since 2009. They have burned 18,000 churches. This is so much more of a genocide attempt than what is going on in Gaza, Maher stated. And the flurry of reactions were just unbelievable. Here is it. Tituno says, Maher's right to call out the silence on Nigeria's horrors. 100,000 Christians slaughtered, 18,000 churches touched. But why does his crowd only amplify Gaza's pain while ignoring Boko Haram's ethnic cleansing? If we are truly anti-genocide, protest boasts or risk looking like selective activists chasing clicks over corpses. Wow. Good point. Ibrahim Aminu says, not all Muslims are bad people. Not every Muslim is a pedophile or a terrorist. So my question is, where are the good Muslims calling out the bad ones? There's your fathers. There are well-coordinated Islamic genocide that is going on in Nigeria with the help of Nigerian government. They are doing ethnic cleansing, but when you defend yourself against this Islamic terrorism, they will send the security agencies to run down your community. Really sad, I must say. Really sad. I think there's a picture that's just been created. Peter Leaks created that and also attached it to Fox Replies. And here's what it looks like. Oh, damn it. The Christians in Nigeria are being genocided by Muslims. Yorkshire La says, it's a tragedy that doesn't get the attention it deserves. But let's not pretend that selective outrage does anyone any good. Every life lost matters, no matter where it is. All right, Francis White says, and unlike the situation in Gaza, it actually satisfies the legal definition of genocide. Tyler Fletcher, Rescue those being led away to death. Hold back those staggering towards slaughter. If you say, but we knew nothing about this, does not he who weighs the heart perceive it? Does not he who guards your life know it? Will he not repay everyone according to what they have done? Proverbs 24:11-12. Trotta says, Black Christians' lives don't matter. It is the same in Congo, Mozambique, Burkina Faso, and Syria. Maja African says, I hate all American mainstream media because you're all a bunch of hypocrites. Nigerian Christians have been suffering under the Islamic extremists for long, but only when it gets heated to compare with Gaza, you claim to show interest. B News says, does the West send tax dollars to the perpetrators? Well, that's a good question. Bill Maher isn't wrong to highlight the horrific scale of violence against Nigerian Christians. It's a tragedy the world barely talks about. Every innocent life matters, whether in Nigeria, Gaza, or anywhere else. Selective outrage only deepens divisions. Human rights should never be seasonal or selective. Kate Sullivan says there are no protests because the protesters cannot blame Israel or the Jews. That's simple. Now, let's listen to Maha giving a little bit of an insight into what's going on in Nigeria.
Nigeria, I mean, the fact that this issue has not gotten on people's radar.
Right, no one's talking about it.
It's pretty amazing. If you don't know what's going on in Nigeria, your media sources suck. You are in a bubble. Not, and again, I'm not a Christian, but they are systematically killing the Christians in Nigeria. They've killed over 100,000 since 2009. They've burned 18,000 churches. This is so much more. These are the Islamists, Boko Haram. This is so much more of a genocide attempt than what is going on in Gaza. They are literally attempting to wipe out the Christian population of an entire country. Where are the kids protesting this?
Thank you.
Indeed, where are the kids protesting this? All right. Let's just go to the reactions and what it indeed means for everyone. I think some things must be done and be done quickly too. This again highlights what an average Christian is facing in Nigeria. So I hope that the government reacts to this and quickly also commits to protecting the lives and property of not just Christians in Nigeria's north and north central, but of course around the world. I mean, you could also drop your thoughts and tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. All right, take care. See you in the next one.